If you are not from Southern California, or if you don't currently live in Southern California, then please take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, but damn, it's hot. And by hot, I mean, it's like only 90, and yeah, 90 is pretty hot, but I grew up in Dallas, and I remember on summer days, 90 was like a cold front just came through. So I know that for the most of the country, 90 is not really hot, but it was like 72 here last week, so 90 is pretty significant. Speaking of significant, we have news from Ludia. It seems the tournament seasons are A, coming back, and B, have been completely overhauled. Let's talk about the new updates, the changes, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Let's talk about it in today's video. If you want to go over all the details for yourself and you don't want to listen to me talk about it, I'll put a link in the description below as to where you can read the article from Ludia on their forums for yourself. Basically, it says we've rebuilt PvP seasons from the ground up with a new league structure. On top of the existing arenas, the rewards based on each player's trophy high score during each season. That's something that I talked about months ago. Basically, as I said, the problem that they were having in the tournaments is once you reached a threshold, for me it was usually around 4750. If I knew the tournament season was ending soon, I had zero incentive to keep playing and try to get to the next one, which was typically 5,000, because if I lost and the tournament season ended and I didn't stay above the 4750, I got penalized for that. What they've done is they've actually gone through and said, okay, now if you hit 4750, say you hit 4751, keep playing, because you might make it to 5,000, you might make it back down to 4,500, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to be rewarded for your highest level attained. I'm happy about that, and not just because I suggested it. I'm happy about it because I think it's good for the game. We are getting 3 new arenas. The Lockwood Library, which is going to be from 5,000 to 5,499. The Gyrosphere, which is from 5,500 to 5,999, which is really only a dream for me. And then Beach for 6,000 plus trophies. That sounds great. I'm a big fan. People have been saying, when are we getting new trophies, or arenas? When are we getting new arenas? They're here, they're coming with 1.8, and we'll get into that as well. Also, which I think is actually a really small detail, but I think it's a great detail to be included, is if you make it above, say you make it to 5,001 trophies and you move up to Lockwood Library, yay, congratulations. But then you lose. Well, that kind of sucks, right? You're dropped back down to Avery. But they're going to give you a little bit of a grace in there, and that grace is going to be minus 50 points. So once you reach either Lockwood Library, Gyrosphere, or the Beach, you've got a 50-point negative grace period. So for Lockwood Estates, it'd be 4950, where you're actually going to stay in that new arena before you're demoted down to the next arena. Like I said, this is it's such a small little detail, but it's so big. I think it's great. I love both of these features. These are great. Actually, all 3. The new arenas are great. The new high score is great, and then the grace period to keep you in the highest arena. That's great, because it really sucks when you make it to a new arena and then you lose and you drop back down to the next one immediately. So keep that in mind. 3 really nice changes coming with 1.8. Additionally, every month they're going to hold a season. By default, all players participate in the season when they play the PvP battle game mode. You can't opt out. Just if you play the game like the game is meant to be played, you're playing in the season. Nothing else you need to do there. Shortly after update 1.8 launches, we'll have an initial trophy adjustment and start of season. After that, all seasons will start on the first Monday of each month, with the exception of holidays, and then it'll start the first non-holiday day of the week. Holiday day of the week. No complaints. There are 0 complaints about anything that I'm reading here. I think people have been screaming for matchmaking to be changed, for trophies to be reset, because it's all over the map. People are finding it, people with really high teams that are lower ranked are finding it almost impossible to climb. So And I think there's nothing here bad. This is all great news for the game. Prizes and scoring are going to be, like we said, based off the highest score that you achieve during any given season. If you're over 2,500 trophies, you will receive something for your efforts. Basically, they're just trying to encourage people to keep playing and quit camping once you hit a certain level. Trophy adjustment at season's end. At the end of each season, players who are in the league arenas, which is 5,000 trophies and up, will have their current trophy count adjusted. Conversely, players who are not in the league arenas will not have their trophies adjusted each season. The adjustment brings the players' trophy counts between 5,000 and 5,499 in order to put everyone back into the first league at every new season. It just sounds like they're helping with matchmaking a little bit there, honestly. I think it's good. I think it's good for the game. Yeah, at the beginning of the season, if you are one of those people who is barely 5,000 and you get reset down to the 5,000 and you go up against somebody who had over 6,000 trophies, you're probably going to get absolutely demolished, and that's not going to be fun. But I imagine within a couple days, all of that is going to sort out, and you will start battling teams that are more equal to what you have. And in order to receive a prize, you're going to have to battle in at least one PvP battle during a season. I don't have any issue with that. In fact, it's all great news. I really think people are so mad right now. If you go on the forums, if you go on any of the discords, people are like, matchmaking sucks, trophies suck. Like, there's a lot of salt going on. It's a salt mine right now. But there's great communication by Ludia to say we're working on it. They don't say when 1.8 will come out. That's kind of the only vagueness in this. But everything else that I'm reading about the new tournament seasons, I think is a huge quality of life change. And I think people are really going to enjoy A, new arenas, B, getting the rewards they really did truly earn, and C, like getting some opponents ranked around where you are, which will hopefully improve matchmaking. Since my last video, a lot of you guys mentioned in the comments that you didn't have these Go Raptor strike towers, and for some reason it looks like people think it's a Canadian exclusive. I'm in Southern California, so it's definitely not a Canadian exclusive. I almost wonder if it is a California and Canada exclusive, since Golden State Warriors from the NBA are in California, and then the Toronto Raptors, also of the NBA, obviously are in the finals, and they are part of Canada. I'm wondering if that is the reason why I have these Go Raptor strike towers or special event supply drops that other people may not have. I apologize if I'm too dark here. I'm definitely trying to stay in the shade, A, for my own skin's health, but then also because my phone the screen will go dark if it gets too hot. You guys know how all that goes with overheating and everything. But I do have a couple of things that I want to go over here before I wrap up today's video. Again, I think a lot of these changes are absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited about 1.8 coming out. I did get to see a little bit of a sneak peek when I was at Ludia a few weeks ago, and there's some big changes coming, none the least of which, I think I said that correctly, is the battle arena changes. So very nice. I think people are ready for some changes, but I've got an epic battle incubator I'm ready to open here. It's hard to sit and wait on these. I'm like you guys. I create content, but I also enjoy playing the game. And when I get an epic, I hate waiting the 24 hours for it to unlock, but then I even hate more waiting to shoot a video so I can open up the contents, because A, I want the coins, and B, I want the DNA, and C, I just want to know what do I get inside. So without further ado, let's check it out. 15,000 coins. Now look at my coins here. I'm at 22,3601 without being VIP, and it's taken a few days to get there, obviously, but like the coins are not a hindrance to leveling up my figures in this game. So I'm not worried about that anymore. There are plenty of opportunities to get a lot of coin each and every day, so keep that in mind. Parasaurus Gen 2, okay, I think it has a hybrid. Triceratops Gen 2 definitely has a hybrid. I think everybody here kind of knows of this little thing called Dracoceratops. So there you go. Wooersaurus. You know, Wooersaurus is one of those kind of forgotten dinosaurs that you know at some point in time it's going to end up getting a hybrid. You just never know when. Like Erlikosaurus Gen 2, like the Edmontosaurus, the Tenontorex, all of those were just like meh, just casual, low-key, rare dinosaurs that I'm not going to bother with. And someday, hopefully, Wooersaurus will get a hybrid. Until then, I'll just keep holding on to my DNA. Marsupial lion, okay. One of the new ones for 1.7, so I'm not unhappy about receiving that. Maiasaura is like a Wednesday or a Thursday epic daily spawn. Can't remember which day. The field guide, yo, Gripo, awesome. The field guide, if you want to go download that, will tell you exactly what day of the week the Maiasaura spawns. Griposuchus, very nice. I wonder, I don't think I have any of the something in order to level this thing up. I mean, I have the components to it, so the Perlith. So I'll do this off camera because getting up to, what is it, 2,000 or 500 or something ridiculous, 500, that takes a hot minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, but I will get another fuse towards my Gripolith. And before this video wraps up completely, I'm able to level up my Utacinoraptor to level 25, and I can give it a health boost. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you have a dinosaur like my Utacinoraptor here, and you're wondering, well, it doesn't show me anymore what the next level is gonna be. The way that you see the next level is on the health. If you press and hold on the health, it'll say next level up will take me from 2993 up to 3143. So that's the way that you can tell what your next level up is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and evolve this for level 25 without any regrets. Now here's the one thing that you want to keep in mind if you're going to run a dinosaur such as the Utacinoraptor. Dracoceratops is a thing. Remember from Triceratops Gen 2? Yeah, it's a thing. And at this point in the game, they hit extremely hard coming off the bench. You want to make sure that you're not throwing out a dinosaur realistically that's under 3,000 health at full strength, or you're probably going to get one shot. I do have the option to take this up to 3371. I'm trying to save my resources, but I also have to field a team that is competitive, and being one shot without ever taking an attack is not good for anybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend my health boosts here. Wow, level 5, 3714, that's amazing. And I think my Utacinoraptor is pretty legit now. It'll be a while before I get it up to level 26 though. So there you go, that is kind of my current team. I change between my Spinonyx and my Thor. It depends. If I'm in a good streak, I keep what's there. If I can't find a win, I change it out just to try something different. And yeah, that's my squad. So lots of new updates coming with 1.8. No idea when that's coming out, but there's good stuff on the horizon. Anyway, I'm gonna go like poolside or something because it is too hot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about these arena or seasonal changes? I think they're great. That's my personal opinion. I want to know what your opinion is. So until next time.